£42,932.65. That is the answer to the question, how much did I earn how much did I earn with 10,000 subscribers? I've just hit 10,000 subscribers. How much did I earn? £42,932. Right, thanks for watching. See you soon. For anybody else who sticks around and wants to learn a little bit more, though, I'm going to go through my stats. I'm going to go through a few things I've learned along the way, how my stats are working, how I need to kick up the ass, you'll see, and how everybody asks that question. They'll say to me, how much do you earn on YouTube? And I'll say, I don't know, £2,000 a month. Then the second question is, how many subscribers you got? It's always the first question, how many subscribers have you got? As if that's the be-all and end-all figure. And I'm going to show you in my stats how it isn't, and how I've sort of dropped the ball on that figure a little bit. And I'll give you some more advice as I go. I've got a lot of things written down, but I will try to keep the video short. Oh, before I continue, pause me here and talk to me in the comments. Tell me why you're here. Tell me what you watch, what you come here to learn, and what questions have you got. If the clickbait title gets you in, even though it's not clickbait, it's got the price in the thumbnail. What did you come to learn in this video? And if I don't answer it in this video, I'll itemize the timestamps so that you can jump to sections. But if I don't answer your question, I will reply to your comment. And if it's you want to start a YouTube channel, you want to grow a YouTube channel, things like that, I will reply. I have done it, and I'm going to show you that I've done it. Right, let's go through my stats and let me talk you through what has happened and how I see it on my stats, and how other people's stats are going to be different, right? So this chart here, let me make it full screen. A lot of information, but earnings at the bottom, the blue line, you can see pretty much steady to a couple of years. I did about a year on YouTube before I monetized my videos, because I did a lot of business training videos that I shared with people I worked with, and I didn't turn monetization on, even though you could do it without the 4,000 hours and the 1,000 subscribers. And I turned it on eventually, and it just made, a couple £100 a month, £200 or £300 a month. And it, around October, November time, it kind of died. 2018, it was dying. It was dying a slow death. And I'm going to talk to you about how I got this to grow upwards in that time. January the 19th, you see it started to grow. And when I remove these 2-3 lines, you'll see this was quite a bit of a rapid growth. But what I wanted to talk about is, here's my subscribers. Right, so I've got to 10,000, right, end of September. It's now middle of October. It's early in October. I've got 10,000 subscribers now. I've earned 10,000 subscribers, right? Everything in this video is, what do you earn? So you don't buy, you're not given, you're not, people don't, I don't know, belittle is the right word. But you've earned. These are what I've earned. These are the subscribers I've earned by the content I've put out. So I do tech training videos, right? So maybe you don't need to see that. I will go into what videos I do in a minute. But I do tech training videos, right? So I've earned these subscribers by providing decent content. People have replied. People have paid with a subscription, right? And you'll see that it's pretty much a flat curve, isn't it, that one going up on the subscribers? It's pretty much a steady away, £200 or £300 a month. I think that's about how much I do. I'm up to a little bit more at the minute. And you'll see here that over the last 6 months, my subscribers have started to peak upwards in a more rapid fashion, but my earnings have flattened out and are going down. And this is why how many subscribers you've got, and people think it equates to how much money you earn, and it simply doesn't. You could have 1 million subscribers, but that could be your trend line on how much you're getting paid. What the king, obviously, of payments is this green line is watch. It's thousands of watch, right? I had to change this top one is actually 125,565 views, right? Yeah. I had to change it just so it fit on the graph, right? So this is 71,000 views, 60,000, 61,000. And this line trends on the money. So as the money goes up, you'll see the little spikes here will equate to the money. The more views you get, the more you get paid. You get paid per 1,000 views. So depending on what your content is, you will get a certain amount of money per 1,000. Obviously, you could divide this by this. So you could divide by 6,092, 1,987. So let's do it actually. So let's get a calculator out and do it, because everybody's channel is going to be different. I'm a business channel. I do business training. The adverts in front of my channel pay more money, right? So 6,092. So this is how many? Sorry, it's 60,000. It is 60,000. So that's 60,000 views, right? 60,092. There's probably another note there. Well, I'm going to do this. Let's do... let's just call it 61, right? So 61,000 views, right? 60,092. We're going to call it 61,000 views. And then I'm going to divide. I'm going to do it the other way around. Oh my God, my maths are terrible. You know, my maths are terrible now I've got a computer. 98, I'm not sure they're any good. So that's how much I've earned last month. I divide that by 61. That means per 1,000 views, my channel pays out at £32. £32 per 1,000 views. Right? Now, a lot of other channels will be down. That number will be 3, 5, 1. Right? Gaming channels may pay £1 to £2 per 1,000 views, because the adverts, sending adverts out to kids versus sending out adverts to people who watch my channel, business owners, stuff like that. The adverts are completely different types of adverts. The adverts your parents are watching compared to you on your channels, on your YouTube browsing, is different, right? So again, so if I go to this peak one, 2877, divide that by 125,000 views, 23. So even this spike here, because that Zoom video I had, I'll talk to you about, doesn't pay out as much per 1,000 views. So what I'm saying here is the trend line of the subscribers is going up to 10,000, and the views are dropping on their arse at the minute, and they always do generally. End of the year for me, there'll be a spike and there'll be a flat part, because no one's really watching business videos late on in the year, and then they start a new year. Let's start new programs, and my figures will take up early start of the year. Now the final line on this, which is when it comes to search engine optimization, there's two things I think will help your videos more than anything. This one, this orange line, is watch time. This is people watching your videos in thousands of hours. So yes, I've got 125,000 views, but they've spent 10,509 hours watching my content. So you might have a video that is clickbait. Like you could say this might have been, I could have put a clickbait thumb title saying, can't believe how much I made on YouTube with 10,000 subscribers, and then blurred out the figure. But people might watch that for 5 seconds and go, oh, this is crap, and leave. So if your watch time is high, YouTube knows your content is probably worth watching, right? So the watch time figure, when I look at my stats, I'm always looking at this figure and this figure. I don't spend a lot of time looking at watch time figures. I kind of figure if I've got enough views, my watch time will follow, because it generally does. I generally get a decent amount. But that is the two actual things I'm looking at on my channel. Let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of this, right? Is that, right? Views. So if I'll show you, this is what's going to my bank. This is the bottom line. So when I go to my channel, if I go to my dashboard, I'm always keeping an eye on this. Look, 8% down, 1,599. So again, it's dropping. It's dropping. Last 28 is dropping again. There is a little bit of a caveat on that figure. The channel you're watching on now, this figure's added as well. So the Paul vs. World channel was making 200 or 300 quid a month. So that bumped that up a bit. So you see how that's 1987. This figure of 1,600 quid plus the 200 means it's gone down, like it says, 8%. So I'm looking at that, and then whenever I'm browsing YouTube, having a look around, and you'll see, actually at the top here, I have this turned off, this turned off, and this turned off. This little vidIQ plugin, Chrome plugin's really good. So when I log in, I'm looking at this stat, right? So this is my stat on this channel, the channel you're watching. 10 views in the last hour, 567 views in the last 2 days. So I'm always looking for that stat on my main channel to be around 100 views an hour and around 4,000 views in the last 48. Today's Monday, so the last 48 hours is Sunday. It's the quietest day on my channel, so I don't worry too much on a Monday. So if I refresh, there's things that I was going to do this live. My throat's going in it, but come on, I don't want to have to blur out everything. Right, I've logged in as me now. So when I'm browsing, you'll see this. I'm looking at this stat, how many views per hour and how many views in the last 48. So, as I say, 100 views an hour and 3,000 views in the last 48, of which one's a Sunday. So I'm not too worried. When it gets to midweek, I like that figure to be up to about 4,000. So I'm not too worried that people aren't watching business videos at the weekend. So the point being, these are the two figures I'm looking at. I'm always looking at the views number because I know that drives the pricing. Even though I can't control how much I get paid advertising per 1,000 views because it depends and it moves up and down. I've got videos on YouTube Earnings where people auction off how much you're willing to pay for certain videos, right? So really all I'm looking at is the views, right? So really, if I'm honest, that's not true. If I'm honest, that's not true. I'm always looking at the money. The bottom line is, am I getting paid this month? Am I getting paid this month? But this really should be the stat. So when someone says, how many subscribers per month do you get? They should really be saying, how many views is that a month? How many 1,000 views a month do you get? And then they can work out the money between it, right? So this graph is where I need to question this, right? So I've start of lockdown, I had a bit of a dip, but then I did some Zoom videos, and the Zoom videos really took off. That's this big peak, right? So if for my channel you can get a video, if you can get a video that really kicks off, so here's the problem and here's the victory. So here's a Zoom video, 11,000, a Zoom video, 14,000, a Zoom video, 160, a Zoom video, 10,000, and I've probably jumped over it, haven't I? Did I not see it? Here we go. So this one got 108,000 views. So these Zoom videos paid me for lockdown. That was the spike in views, and it obviously got paid. Now, I want to talk things that happen when you peak. Look at the peak. Everything was trending up nicely. Peak. And let's just say that jumped out as a surprise, right? So this time, let's take off the money. So what happens when this is the Alex Ferguson saying winning the championship isn't always the hardest one, retaining it is. So my business was flatlining November 18, and I decided I was going to give YouTube a year from January the 19th, or I was going to get a regular job. So on January, I just started doing loads of YouTube videos, loads of tech videos, and the money started going up. And I was thinking, you know, when I was getting 600 quid a month, it'd be great if I were making $2,000 a month. And then I could sustain my business, and the other money coming in, my business would be in a great place. So I made this figure. It was £5,000 a month for my business. Then I would be fine. So my business was going out of business. I was pissing about doing all sorts of stuff instead of what I should have been doing. So I started doing the videos almost full time January, as many as I could do. and everything trended up for a year. Now, what happens when you hit your goals? When you go, right, that's £2,000. That's amazing. I can't believe it. And everybody was like, I've shared my stats with some people, and they were like, wow, can you imagine if it keeps going up like that in another 3 years' time? How much would you be on? I'm like 10 grand a month. I'm like, yeah, exactly. But the problem is you get to a certain level and you get lazy. You get to a certain level of contentment and you get lazy and you start prattling about with other stuff. This is probably prattling about doing Happy Me Golf and Golf Sub, and all my time got drifted away. Oh, I don't just want to be a tech video trainer now. I want to be a golf YouTuber. I want to be something else YouTuber. I want to do videos where I sit and talk, and I start Zoom like November 19, right? Started interviewing other YouTubers. November 19. This would have dipped anyway. But instead of just banging out, so what I should have done, which is what I'm going to do October now. So if I look at October, so it topped out at 2.5 in September. So September's just gone. What I did was I waited until January to start doing my 2020 videos, and I should have just started doing them. You know, like FIFA brings out a new FIFA in October. New FIFA's just come out, FIFA 21. I should have started doing my new tech videos for the new year late in the year, October. I should have just started doing my 2020 videos. Instead, I messed about a bit and I interviewed 5. You know, it was good fun. It was good fun, but you can see the dip in the money. And YouTube thought, YouTube are going to say to you, what are you, a tech YouTuber? Or some bloke who interviews YouTubers? Or some bloke who wants to do golf videos? You know, YouTube wants to know what you do as a channel and how to send people your way, right? So I got it back up. I had a Zoom video that paid for lockdown, basically. And then the last few months, I just can't be arsed. I've proper dropped the ball. Now, why do I tell you that? I'll tell you why. It's because of this figure. Because of the almighty subscriber figure. What's going on? Subscribers are going up. Subscribers are fine. But subscribers don't pay the bills, right? And I may talk about subscribers not being your friends in a while. There's nothing wrong with subscribers. Joe, thanks for subscribing if you do. But don't pretend like subscribers are your best friends. You WhatsApp your best friends. You don't your subscribers are people that enjoy watching your content and you enjoy interacting with them, but they don't pay the bills, right? So let me just double up on that point and show you my channel a little bit and try and explain what I meant by in October last year, and what I'm going to do from tomorrow is I'm going to start putting out my next year videos rather than waiting until January. So what I do on my channel is, you'll see, let's do this. Most popular videos are here. Zoho CRM 3 years ago. So Zoho CRM, this is 2017, right? 188,000. Zoho CRM beginner tutorial for 2017. Then I said, here's the latest video. Here's the exact same video for 2019. Here's the exact same video for 2018. And the 2020, I actually doubled it up in 2020. It may have not. Yeah, so this was 2017, this was 2018, this is 2019, and this was an individual. I split it up in 2020 to the newcomers to this platform and video for admin. Here's the admin, here's 2020. So 9,500 plus 36, the 81. This was just on the same platform, and maybe the platform didn't change a whole lot, but what it does for your SEO, what it does for your channel, is this 188,000 was then doubled up in 2018 by an 81,000 video, and then another video, 98,000, right? And then 50 or 60 this year. I probably need to go back to the old formula to get the numbers up, right? Also, I'm like, look at my second most popular video. Let's look at this video, because this is interesting stats that I don't want you to get lost in stats, but the stats don't lie. Look at this video. Right, I've just told you how I do it year on year to double up the video, right? This video itself, 2019 video, the revenue from that video is 6,290. Plus, to be fair, I got some commission payment of about £4,000 from people signing up from that video. £6,290 from that video. The actual per thousand was 58 quid. So we said that the per thousand payout was from our channel here was 23 quid. That video actually pays out 58 quid. Right? 6,000. Yeah. £6,000, 108,000 views. Got me 654 subscribers. Let's go back to videos. And I'm going to search HubSpot. Intro, yeah, let's just do all, right? Let's do all. HubSpot. I've just told you. I did a new version, a new user version for 2020. See this? New user. And I did a which one's best. But here's the big video. 2019 beginner introduction. 2020 beginner introduction. I haven't done one. And that video, that one morning doing that video made £6,000. So I'm not saying that I'm an expert in this. I'm saying you're going to get dragged off. So what I'm going to do, actually, if I look here, look. If you go here where I've got all my videos that I need to put out, I've got, here we go, 2020. So I dragged these to the most important in the list. Videos that I need to do. And if I go, oh yeah, that's important, I need to do that one, I'll put it to the top of the list. HubSpot CRM 2020 introduction. It has been top of the list for the whole year. And I haven't done it for one reason or another. It's insane. I don't know how to equate that to anything that you might understand. So now from tomorrow, I'm going to do that video for 2021. So I'm going to do the 2021 video of that. So it's baffling that I don't understand my channel stats. Doing this, I needed to do this to scare me into, yes, you rode the wave, but now you're the other side of the wave. But you didn't do the spike videos from last year. So if you look at this video, so when do we think that I did that 2019 HubSpot video, right? We go to videos, we go most popular. I'm pretty sure it's going to be, 1 year ago. In fact, I did it quite late then, didn't I? Maybe that's why I never did it. Oh, May. I did it in May, right? But remember, May. So May, here's the spike. Probably here's the spike. The view spike from doing that video in May, June, right? So we know that views pay the bills. But I didn't do the videos that paid the bills this year. And that's why I'm looking at a dying channel. But everybody's, again, subscribers are going up, right? So I think, let me turn this into a new lesson. So what I want to give you advice on here is my main channel is tech training channel. And almost majority of it is sales training for platforms on how to keep track of all your sales quotes. And getting through to invoices and stuff like that. That's what my channel makes money on. You know, it's CRMs, customer relationship management platforms, right? Those videos, or project management, right? So this is CRM, Zoom is conferencing, CRM. I mean, that was lucky that it's good. Not many people liked it. CRM, project management, some tech training, time tracking, CRM. So here, look, again. The 2018 HubSpot video, the 2019, so the 2018 50,000 to 2019, didn't do the 2020. Oh my God. Slack, oh, people hated that video. Look at it, 44%. 76 likes and 98. So I should have doubled up though. I should have doubled up. 2018 Monday, I didn't do a 2019, but done a 2020, which has got 7,000 views, I think. I did one the other day. So my channel wants to be a tech training channel. Sales tech training. YouTube doesn't like it when I start interviewing people, when I start, like, none of my other views are of me playing golf or of me on a trip to Sheffield United with my nephew. Yes, they are fun to do. You know, this one, 34 views with Dougie Barnard. I've unlisted a lot of my videos. But my niece selling dog biscuits. I did that just trying to promote a dog biscuits. But here goes. Here's a golf video. Got 14 views. Here's it's still public that. Here's another one. Trying to give people philosophy. YouTube block is real. Saying that, I was struggling to get a tech 67 views. All of a sudden, YouTube starts looking at your channel and saying, what is this person doing? What do they do? So if you want your videos to rank high in searches, be consistent. 2018, 2019, 2020 version, the tech training, and then somebody asks you a question and you put a link to a new YouTube video that's relevant to that question and keep people on YouTube. Which leads me in to watch time is king. Watch time is king. Views pay the bills. And then subscribers. Subscribers are impressive for selling brand deals, getting people to buy into your channel. When they see you've got 10,000 subscribers, you might start getting some offers for stuff. But watch time is king. Then, right, so let's look at a video, right? Let's look at a video like this one. 6 likes, 3 dislikes. Oh, people hate my views. People hate my... it's not a good example, actually. People don't like that video, right? Fair enough. Don't worry about the thumbs down. I would almost say don't even worry about the thumbs up. So give me a thumbs up. Give me a subscribe, right? Now, you will notice at the start of this video, I asked you to pause the video and leave a comment. I asked you to say why you're here, what you're hoping to learn, and I'll reply to you with questions, right? With questions. I'll reply to your questions if I haven't answered you. Right. So what I think YouTube's looking for is watch time. This person watched this video. So say this video here. Say that person's there, 6:56 long. So that person watched 6 minutes 55 and then gave it a thumbs down. What did YouTube think about it? YouTube went, well, you watched 6.5 minutes of it. Look at another one, 32 minutes long. So let's go to that HubSpot one that we just talked about, right? So the HubSpot video is 30 minutes long. So do you think people, so we know the stats, we know the money, right? 72 people didn't like it. But what YouTube looked at here was this is a 30-minute video, right? Of which 108,000 people have watched it, of which the watch time is, so 108,000 people have watched it, 13,500 minutes, 13,500 hours of watch time. So people have watched that video for 13,500 hours, right? And then finally, well, so not only did they watch it, maybe liked it, 108,000 people, only 830 liked it. There's 561 comments. So YouTube are saying, you've watched it for a long time, you might have put your thumbs down, but you've asked a question, you've commented on the video. So when I say to you, pause me, tell me why you're here, and I'll reply to every question, right? Here we go. I am an artist and friends, and I pulled. And here's my reply, right? You're welcome, good luck. I provide some free training for some more videos, right? I'm looking to learn. I'm here to get... 7 months ago, I didn't reply to that one. So obviously, when it gets a few too many, you can't always reply to everybody. And I had a spell about 7 or 8 months ago. I've missed a few, but you can see that I've replied. Now, what happens when you reply? The comment gets doubled. The number of comments is doubled. Now, YouTube's going to say you're commenting on your own videos, but you've doubled the comment amount, right? So, watch time is king. Like or dislike, I don't think it matters. So what I'm saying in this part is stop asking people to subscribe, because we've already seen subscribers don't pay the bills. That's an ego thing for you. Subscribers is ego for you. Views and watch time is king. And then to get more views, you need to nail for me, you need to nail search engine optimization. So the more comments, the more people watch. So this is the rankings. So if I show rankings, all these keywords for this video, there it is. If someone searches this, third, fourth, fifth, there's somebody doing a lot of HubSpot videos. But if I do a 2021 video, it'll jump and everything. The search engines go higher. So another big stat that I understand now in my channel more than most people's channels is this one. Engagement. Engagement, right? All-time engagement. Everybody's channel's different, and you might have returning subscribers looking because you're selling a series, right? But audience, sorry. You can look through your audience stats or whatever. I'd be surprised if anybody can give me a better stat than this. People watching my videos, not subscribed. 98.7% of the people who watch my videos weren't subscribed. They might have known who I was or have come back to another video I've done, but 98.7% of them are not subscribed. So in my videos, I ask them, who are you? Why are you here? How can I help? That is how I start my videos. Just pause me at this point. Tell me why you're here. Tell me how I can help. If I've got a video on that subject and it's not covered in this video, I'll answer your questions. So everybody's stats are different. Everybody's stats and channels are different. And learning how your channel works and how you get more views by you earn views though, is going to define you differently to a lot of other channels. All right, I'm over 30 minutes now. I could talk about YouTube all day, and I can do all sorts of different videos about YouTube. And I had 37 things to talk about. I'll fly through these quickly. Views, pay the bills have gone through. Subscribers are not your friends. I'm not being mean to your subscribers when I say that. They just don't get obsessed with subscribers and how many you've got. Nobody has 10,000 friends. Do the videos that you need to do. Don't waste people's time. People aren't here to browse. Stop wasting their time and never tell them how many attempts it took you. So a lot of people will do a video, and YouTube did a video taking a piss the other day about it. They did a tweet about, welcome to my channel, blah, 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 blah. And 10 minutes later you say, let's get straight into it. And I was laughing, and people just got arse on with it, right? But here, look. So I don't do videos that have got a funky logo intro. I don't try to waste people's time. I try to tell people what the video is about, where they can find it, where they can find free training. And in the video lessons, I say click on the times. Click on the times below, and you can jump straight to that part of the video, which is cool because it usually plays the advert at the same time. And YouTube put this bar at the top, right? So as long as you do a note stamp, or note semicolon, note stamp, you can put times where things happen in your video. There's nothing wrong with, nothing worse than a title of, so-and-so talks about, blah, 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 how he hates so-and-so. And you've got it's a 15-minute long video, and he only talks about it for like 1 second at 14 minutes in. So find ways to save people time. Find ways to make your intros better, to speed your intros up. A lot of people just stand there rambling for too long. And it's like, be very cognizant of people's time. Right? And I know this video's long, but again, I've cut it. Every time I cut it, this is where everything you see in the timestamp of this video will be itemized. So that's why I keep stopping and starting, right? Law of compensation, if you have a video with more views, you get paid, right? So if you're, The law of compensation really quickly is the need for what you do, your ability to do it, and how hard is it to replace you. So if there were another 5,000 people doing those HubSpot videos, I wouldn't be hard to replace. So you don't get paid as much. If I'm the only person doing it and there's a lot of people wanting to watch that video and I'm good at what I do, you get paid, right? So the law of compensation. So if your channel's about, oh God, I don't want to slag anything off, tiddlywinks. Maybe not many people watch tiddlywinks, but we'll come to it in a second. You might not get paid as much, but if your video's about Manchester United, Sheffield United. So the YouTube law of compensation works. More views pays, but some people need to get a lot more views depending on advert revenue. I want to be liked. You can't change and shouldn't be yourself. What I get a lot in my videos or comments, or when people email me, they say, you're just yourself, you relax, we like the casual way of learning. And I'm like, just be yourself. I can't be a prim and proper. I can't talk with long words, and I can't because I don't know any. I know a few. But you can't, so don't watch other people's videos and say, oh, I'd like to be like them. I'd like to be like them. I'd like to do it. It takes too much energy putting on an act. You'll be tired. It just tires you out, right? So be yourself. Whatever you're doing, you have to be yourself. And you might not be at start, but trust me, just be yourself. Don't let the beautiful people win. I've actually got a video on don't let beautiful people take over the world. And that means YouTube's getting a little bit Instagrammy, where you see a lot of thumbnails and you can see why it's got a lot of views. There's a beautiful girl, a good-looking lad. Look, Jeremy Clarkson. It's about Jeremy Clarkson. He's obviously stood behind a girl with big boobs. It doesn't matter. It's not about people generally, I don't think, oh, this is going to be stupid, isn't it? They certainly don't care what I look like on my tech training videos, right? Look, the Wolf of Wall Street clips. Again, it's that Margot thingy, Robbie, is it? Best thing about YouTube is there's thousands of people just being themselves and getting loads of views. It is getting a little bit more, I don't know, it depends what you look for or what you click on or how you use it as to what you get recommended. In fact, here we go, Happy Me Music. So the Happy Me Music channel, well, let me pause. Yeah, when I'm on Happy Me Music, I get lots of, oh, is it going to do it? Let's refresh. Lots of, all of a sudden, models, catwalk, dancers, look, bodysuit hauls, Millie Body being like abs workouts. What's that in this video? Don't make me laugh, but look at the thumbnail, right? So if you're getting if you're on YouTube and you're getting lots of stuff like this recommended, just do this. Not interested, right? Not interested. Try and find a place where you're just seeing what you're interested in. In fact, YouTube should be better at showing you what you're interested in. I haven't actually watched anything on Happy Me Music. It's just presumed I'm a music channel, and these are the things people in music are interested in, I guess. But don't let that put you off from doing your own channel, doing whatever your channel is. There's place in the world for all of it, for all of us, right? So just, I've got a better video on that. It may take 1,000 shots, it may take one, but you need to learn the skill. This is about, and I've put par 3 example. If you're a golfer on a par 3, you could get an hole-in-one on your first shot. You could create a video, it gets 200,000 views, and you think you're home and hosed. But if you fluked it, I mean, I've seen a hole-in-one where the ball never left the floor. There was a dip, and it just rolled along the floor and went in the hole. But that guy didn't have the skill of golf. He didn't have the skill of, let me go out and do that again. Never got anywhere near that green again because he didn't know how to do it. So I think I've got 800 videos on my on that channel. In fact, it's here, look, if you go Social Blade. 759 videos. I've learnt the skill. I've understood what people like, what people don't like. Such as things like, people might think, why have you started putting a British flag, on your videos? Like, this has a thumbnail, I've put a little British flag. People started commenting, it's nice not to have an American. it's nice to be able to understand. It's nice that you're from the UK. So I thought, well, I kept getting comments like that. I may as well put a British flag on it, right? I don't know if it's worked or not, but I've tried to work out what people want and how me to act, and then adapting to that, right? And that comes into this. Strategy versus tactic. So there's a whole thing. It's a Seth Godin thing. Just because you are going to be yourself doesn't mean you can't use growth tactics. So never buy subscribers, but you could go and interact with other YouTubers and get people to come over. But the overall strategy of your YouTube channel is, what do I want to be? Who do I want to be? So on this channel, I just want to have some fun. I want to spread some happy me news, and I want to have a laugh, right? Paul versus the news versus the world is having a laugh. Now, how do I tactically get more views to grow my channel towards that? There's lots of different ways. There's lots of different tactics to get people to come. And there may be a few clickbaity videos. There may be a few controversial. I don't think there'll be many. But the overall strategy is to be a happy-go-lucky challenge channel. Nice slant on good news, stuff like that. And that's the strategy. But the tactic might be, I might have to do some things to get the growth, right? But stay true to the strategy. How do you want to be at the end? How do you want to be perceived? Some channels will get paid more than others, CPM. So gaming channels might be £2 or £3 1,000. My channel, as you've seen, different videos up to 30, 53 quid 1,000. It's all down to the YouTube advert that goes in front of the video. 10,000 again, won't be your best friend. Subscribers, assemble your own cast. So this is out to the vloggers, and a lot of the golf guys know. Your subscribers are watching, like you're watching, I'm watching telly now, it's on. People that are your friends, people that are your cast, are people that are going to get to know you. So if you're a golf vlogger, going out and golf with your best mates, going out and golf with people that you like, and show the banter of you playing them, it'll be more natural rather than some stranger and it being really like cardboard acting. And then you're assembling this cast of characters, your own cast of characters. You watch a sitcom because you get to know somebody and they put them in this situation, and the situation may or may not be funny, but what we always laugh at is the reaction of the people we know in that sitcom. You know, Kramer and Seinfeld and Elaine. Is it Elaine? So he's just, a while since I've watched Seinfeld. But you knew how Kramer were going to react, and it's how he reacts is what's funny. UK's Trigger or something like Only Fools and Horses. So assemble your own cast. This might get more and more flaky, so I just started firing out. Be ready if you are begging for shout-outs, your channel may not work even when it... So when you're starting out, you see a lot of people, please give me a shout out from my channel, please talk about this video, please, to people. And they say it to big YouTubers, but you might not be ready for that shout out. You might have just put your second video out that you know's crap. You know your video's crap. You've watched enough other videos. And then if a big YouTuber then shouts it out, you may or may not get people coming towards you. But what happens if you get 10,000 on your second video and it's crap? So that's sort of... So don't get obsessed with begging. Again, that's more tactics, isn't it? When your channel's not ready for shout-outs, you probably don't want one. Don't let other people take your shots. People on your channel don't help. This is another begging thing. Getting a big YouTuber to come on your channel, getting other YouTubers to appear on your channel doesn't work. All that does is gets them, your subscribers, it gets them to be known by your subscribers. You want to get on other people's channels. Now, I haven't done this, but from what I've seen again with the golf YouTubers, you are better off appearing on that golf YouTuber's channel that's got 100,000 subscribers than that 100,000 subscriber channel coming on yours, right? Because he's got his own, his or her subscribers. You need to get on their channels, right? It's your shots. Don't let them take them. That's bullshit, but get on their channels. So the next thing's the same thing. Watch time is king, comments are queen. I should have said that, you know. What's that? No, because that's quite... Is that sexist? I don't know. So don't worry about it. So watch time is king, you comments are queen. I mean, I know someone like Gary Vaynerchuk used to say, comments are my oxygen. Reply to comments if you can. YouTube loves them. So there we go. Watch time comments. Delete the shit comments, period. Full stop. When your channel gets too big, stop reading them. So yeah, I think this is going to be a point when if you get a crappy comment, and I've talked about it in the past, just delete it. Just delete it. Go to your comments. So go to your comments, right? If this person has put a crappy comment, just click here and remove. Hide user from channel. Just remove them. Right? Oh my God, are you monitoring comment? Not monitoring. What's it called? When they that's going to come to me later. I used to spend 2 hours thinking of a witty reply to a shitty comment, and it wasted my day. Just delete the comments. They're not going to change. And when there's too many comments, stop reading the comments or browse through them. Oh, this is here we go. Watch time is king, comments are queen, thumbs down, foot ups or down, or pawns. I was going to change this because pawns are quite valuable in chess. So don't worry about the thumbs down, the bullshit, nobody looks at them anyway. Audio quality over video quality, but work with what you have. Phones work until you can upgrade, right? So I've got now this funky new microphone. I've only had it a month, 2 months. I've only had it 2 weeks. 2 or 3 weeks. Because I heard my audio wasn't great on the others. But the mic, this little mic here, was fine. Well, the lad's going out. How long time is it? Oh, yeah. This little mic was fine. The computer mic was fine. Do with what you've got. Filming on your phone. I've got a GoPro now for vlogs. Filming on your phone is fine. So don't worry, film with what you got. When you got a bit of money, you can buy other stuff, but don't think you've got to be perfect at the start. Just get the videos out. But audio is less offensive to people than scratchy video, that's for sure. Your Facebook friends won't care about your channel. Well, they might, but Facebook won't make it easy. So many people I see try to get people to share YouTube videos on Facebook. Facebook does not like people leaving Facebook, and your Facebook friends, from what I've seen, don't care. So get YouTube friends to share. Get Twitter, you probably got a chance, but even that, no one's really coming. So don't get too obsessed with your friends not caring about your channel, not coming to watch. I'm somebody, if someone says to me I've got a YouTube channel, I go to the channel. I've got people who say to me, what do you do for a living, Paul? I said, check my website out. What's your website? It's paulnicholson.com. Oh, are you a YouTuber, are you? Yeah, what's your YouTube? It's Paul Nicholson. Like, I'm embarrassed that my friends don't click YouTube and type in Paul Nicholson, or type in Paul Nicholson. I'm friends, I mean family as well. Oh, you do golf videos, don't you? Well, no, they're ones I share on Facebook. So don't get pissy with your Facebook friends. They're not going to care, and they wouldn't do you any favours anyway. Other metrics, counts or pounds. Views, yeah. You only have one viewer at a time. It's a stranger or someone who knows you. So yes, this is a good point. You are the only one person watching me right now. So I talk to you. I've not talked in the collective. I don't know if you've noticed in this video, I haven't talked as a collective. I know there's only one person watching ever. And in that one person, you either know who I am or you don't. You're either brand new to my channel, this is the first time you're watching, and it's my job to try and make you or earn you as a subscriber, and you maybe come back to watch more. And that's the second type of person, somebody who's come back, they've heard it before. So I don't spend too much time talking to the stranger. I try and mingle it together and dive in. But so don't think when you're recording your videos that you've got 50,000 people watching. You might have. I mean, that video that I had 108,000 people, if I thought before I recorded it, oh my God, 108,000 people are watching this. I'd be scared out my mind. I wouldn't have to talk to 108,000 people at once. But if I just go, I'm talking to one person, I'm talking to you right now. It's a lot easier. Don't be afraid to ask people to subscribe, but do it in a good place. So this is, I've seen a lot of big YouTubers, and I've seen a question, and this may reflect this trend upline here. Start asking people to subscribe. If you've got this far and you've took some value out of it, I've got more stuff like this. Why don't you think about subscribing? But I did that 40 minutes into the video. I didn't do it 5 seconds into the video and said, hey, welcome to my channel. Click that subscribe button. Like, there's nothing wrong with asking, but ask when you've given some value. Here's some value for your life. If I've made you laugh, if you've got some entertainment, no, I didn't mean make you laugh in this video. If you do videos that make people laugh, say 3/4 way through, halfway through. Hey, if I've made you laugh, if you've had some good times, why don't you come back for some more? Please subscribe, maybe ring that bell. Whatever it might be, just don't take the piss right out the gate. Please subscribe. Nothing more irritating. Welcome to my channel. Please subscribe. Vlogs are about stories, not drinking coffee. You want to watch something like Casey Neistat's video on this. If you do a daily vlog, don't just go, I woke up, I washed my hair, I went to gym, I came home, did my nails, went to bed. Make that yes, it's a daily vlog, but make it, can I drag myself to the gym today? So then you do the first 5 minutes of it. I have a show of you getting up, you're trying to motivate for yourself to go to the gym. That's act 1. Act 2 is, right, what are the things that are stopping me? Can I get to the gym? You get to the gym. And act 3 is, to be fair, going into the gym and actually doing the workout is the final act, isn't it? And the pampering afterwards is the end of act 3. But there's got to be some conflict. There's got to be some story. What's this vlog about? It can't be just people making cups of coffee to waste the first minute of a video just because they see famous people doing it. But famous people will do it, they'll say, I've got a long drive today, I'm going to need some coffee. So they make coffee, so they're telling you a story. This is why, as they're drinking the coffee, I got to do this, I got to do that, and it's going to be a long day. And they do the drive, they do the B-roll, they get there and there's some sort of conflict, and then they get home and they sit and they've took you through a story. They haven't just gone, here's my day. Right, I've got to get cracking because I'm going out in a minute. Top YouTubers work crazy hard to make it look like they don't. They make it look so easy, so everybody thinks, oh yeah, I'll just switch a camera and talk. And the top YouTubers, when you start seeing how they do vlogs, they must cut loads of stuff out. They must, again, Casey Neistat, the angles he gets. Right? So my videos, I don't say I work hard, but I've worked hard how to do my videos so they don't look like I work hard. Be inspired, but model, don't copy. So like people that you like, but don't start to go, I'm going to be the next so-and-so, or I'm going to be like him, I'm going to be like him. I'm going to be like yourself, right? Oh God, I've never got more to go through. Not too many. Don't steal your way to views, lying about score. Yeah, so that just means don't clickbait, don't lie, don't cheat. Just be yourself and do it. Don't buy subscribers ever. It kills your channel. It kills your channel. YouTube will say it's against YouTube's terms anyway, so you will get kicked off YouTube if they find out you've done it. But if you go from 500 subscribers one day to 1,500 subscribers 2 days later, but you've got no extra views, YouTube's going to go like, well, I hope, what's this? But also, people watching your channel are going to go, you've got like if you've got 1,500 subscribers, but you've got no comments, you've got no views, just don't do it. Don't do it ever. Try everything when no one is watching. Nothing worse than getting stuck doing content you hate. When you're starting out and no one's watching, do whatever you want. Find out what you like. Find out what you enjoy doing and do that, because there's nothing worse, like it says there, doing loads of videos on stuff that you can't be asked to do, that you hate, but you know it gets views. What do you like to do? What are you interested in? What do you want to do in the next 5 years that you've got to do 10 videos a month on? Or so when nobody's watching, you can completely change your channel name, you can completely change your tag, you can do everything. But when you've got 5,000, 10,000 subscribers, then you've got to really bunker down into your niche, right? Don't get carried away, keep on the work. You are a YouTuber, not a Twitterer, Instagrammer, or Facebooker, right? So if you're doing it as YouTube as the main event, be the main event. YouTube, you're a YouTuber. Get on YouTube, stay on YouTube, create for YouTube. Don't spend all day on Twitter, don't spend all day on Instagram, don't spend all day on Facebook. It's an obvious thing, but I turned it all off. I'm not on Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook at the minute. When I've got my videos to do, I am just a YouTuber, right? YouTuber burnout is real, like any other job. Take a break if you can, or be gentle on your insanity. The problem with YouTube is you've always got to keep the views rolling. You've got to keep the next project on. You can't just do something and go and lay down for 5 months. It just doesn't work. YouTube wants YouTube creators to create videos. So it wants content. Look at your top YouTubers. They're always banging content out. And when you like that, it's draining. It's a draining thought. So if you can take a minute to chill out and take a break, do it. Don't beat yourself up. Just be wary of YouTube burnout. I've got a video on that as well. Those effing videos don't make themselves. This is a job. It's okay to hate the job at times. Amateurs think it's fun. So this is from The War of Art. I've got the book up there, Stephen Pressfield. Professionals think, I bloody hate this job at times. You don't skip into a YouTube video. Oh yes, we're going to make another YouTube video today. Oh yes. YouTube videos. Oh flip, I've charged my bloody phone up. I forgot to say that in a video. It's okay to hate the video making. At times it's a job, right? Sit down and do the job. I had to sit down and make this video because it needed doing, right? Bloody video, another bloody video. There's nothing wrong with, at times, hating the job. Amateurs think it's fun and games. Professionals realise it's a job and it pays bills. Some videos with some lose, some win, and sometimes you may have no idea why. Move on, time to see what next. Some videos you get 1,000 views, some videos nobody watches. Learn the craft again, the skill, but don't lose too much sleep. You should be on the next video, which is about burnout here, like get on the next video, get on the next project, get on whatever. Acting takes up way too much energy. This is true. Jerry Seinfeld again said for 30 years of dating, it's a lot of looking interested. If you're trying to be somebody else and trying to remember what you said and trying to not swear and trying to not do this and try not do that, it takes up too much energy. You haven't got enough energy, I promise you, to keep acting all the time. Look at all these celebrity types that are just, mentally crazy. Entertain, educate, one or the other, but if you can do both, great. So is it infotainment? Infotainment. So obviously on this channel, I want to entertain with a little bit of education. So I'm having a laugh on this channel, which is entertaining. On my main channel, it's all about education. Now, if you can do both, you get paid. I'm not going to do any of the 4 things that make money because it's a bit leery. But yeah, so there's only 2 things that happen. You either educate or entertain, but if you can do both. In fact, I watched a video today on a guy who made a basketball net in his garage that the ball never missed. It was insane. But it's crazy. It's got 20 million views. Don't be jealous of others' success. It has nothing to do with you. Like it doesn't. If you've got videos and you've got creations and you're doing your stuff, get your head down, stay on your track. Don't keep looking at other people's numbers and views and trying to work out why they've done well. They've done the work. They've got cracking. Don't spend all day learning, watching, spend more time doing. I get tagged in this all the time. Sitting on YouTube, going down YouTube rabbit holes instead of just getting on to create the videos. Stop just watching the videos, right? Don't be afraid to say no. Sometimes as you get a bit bigger, you'll start getting offered stuff. I get a lot of emails saying, can you do videos on this? And now I just say, no, I'm sorry. Milestones are great, but make them drive you on. So again, the start of that milestone, the start of that blip of it in that 2,000 a month, and then just dragging off and thinking you've made it 100,000 views. The first 100,000, I made 100,000 views. 3 months later, 4 months later, I'm back down to 6,000 and on the way down, right? And finally, merch is a total waste of your time to try and sell, unless you have something you think people will wear. But you should get your own. So, merch, right? I wasted a lot of time in merch, right? I don't know if you see the happy me. I wear it. I wear merch. Spending hours and hours trying to flog merch, trying to work out where to sell merch, trying to... How many times have you seen somebody wearing your favourite YouTuber's logo? I can't think of any time. Other than the YouTuber itself, I can't think of any time. Oh, the Golf Mates. The Golf Mates is a big society in golf, and they sell golf shirts. So maybe if it's something like that, it's worth looking into at a certain amount. But when you've got 500 subscribers, Don't look at merch to sell. Look at merch for you to use. The product place. Our Paul's is happy me, right? Product place. But I won't mess about much time with merch. But all of this has just been my own meandering advice. That's the sunscreen Baz Luhrmann in it, and I've got to go pub at 15 minutes. So I hope this helped. Leave a comment. There's loads to do. I could have made that list 100 long, and I didn't think I'd go through that list like that. Learn your own channel. Learn your own stats. Learn your own skill, what you want to do. Don't worry about anybody else's stuff, but don't piss about on other people's social media or other people's YouTube, other than if you're learning tricks of the trade to get on your strategy, to be yourself, to do the channel you want. Leave me a comment below if you made it this far. I'll see you all soon. Thanks for watching. Here's to the next 10,000 and beyond. Ciao for now.